Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by.
Don't ask. No, shovel it in and get back in.
It's a new
All
day.
right, anyway, all right.
It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea.
How did you get into the game?
You know how
Actually, when I was about 7 or 8, I think it was 8, we had a dog then, as well, border collie, same as what I've got. And we were taken for a walk just down the local park, and my friend at the time was playing football with the team, Sunday League team, and I was watching, and I ended up asking to play, and then realised the managers realised I had something, and I signed for them. And to be honest, my mum and dad didn't really want me playing football, and I played, and that's how I slowly worked my way up, and I actually got scouted for Leeds playing for that Sunday League team.
So who was that Sunday League team?
Chesapeake. I believe Lou Briscoe played for them as well.
Yeah?
Yeah. Which is obviously local to where I live now.
Do you believe in fate?
I do, yeah. I believe in all spirits and all that. That's probably the most interesting thing about me. Although mediums, spirits, ghosts, stuff like that. And I believe because my nan died and Shan knew her, and her nan knew my nan, but I didn't know Shan.
Shan, your girlfriend?
Yeah, sorry, yeah, Chantal. And her dad died as well, just before, literally within months. And then me and Shan met, and then it turns out that Shan's nan and my nan knew each other really well, and we kind of believe in a bit of fate. That maybe why I know. That's how silly things sound. I know, but that's how I believe. I do believe in fate. Things always happen for a reason, don't they?
Do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I just believe that they're there for a reason. For instance, if I would have stayed at York, I might never have moved back to Derby. I might never have met, Chantal, and I wouldn't be so close to my family. Things like that. So, believe that. Yeah, obviously at the time you're disappointed in things, but bigger picture is probably, happened for a reason.
So you just let life take its course, do you?
Yeah. I think obviously there's times when you can be unlucky and, you got no luck or you deserve things, but 9 times out of 10 I think everything happens for a reason.
And what does the future hold for Chris Smith then, if that's the case?
Hopefully, I'm only 29, so I've got a few years left in football. Hopefully I can go up with Mansfield and earn a contract for next year. Settle down, as in maybe get engaged, married, kids. I'd like a second house and rent this one. Maybe a little place abroad. And then after football, I don't know, I think I'd like to do something in the service, like maybe the fire service, something like that, something active, but I couldn't do a 9 to 5 office job. I'd have to keep myself active.
What attracts you to the fire service?
I always have. It's always been football and fire service. I think it's 4 days off. 4 days on, 4 days off. No, I just think it's, every day is going to be different, and that's what I need. I need to keep my brain ticking. I can't get in a monotonous job of 9 to 5 doing same work every single day, whereas at least your fireman, it's going to be something different. 9 times out of 10 it's going to be different every day. Even if it's a fire, it's going to be different. Every situation is going to be different, but it's hard to get into it.
So have you sort of got that in your mindset a little bit?
Possibly. Obviously everyone keeps asking because you get to the age where you might need to consider what you're going to do, which is obviously understandable. But you've always got to think, football's not a long career. You end up finishing, most people early 30s. If you look after yourself, it might last a little bit longer, but you've still got 30 years left of working life.
Yeah.
Do
you see football as a job then, or do you see it as a sort of like a pleasurable hobby?
Yeah, a bit of both. Obviously, I do it because I love it, but I do it as well because it pays the bills, and that's at the end of the day, everyone got bills to pay. But I'm lucky in the fact that I'm doing something I love, and not many people, I think not a lot of people can say that.
What are its pros and cons though?
Well, the pros of being a footballer, obviously everyone knows, but the cons are...
They outweigh the cons, but...
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Cons are maybe Christmas times, you're preparing for a game, and it's not about the drink, but it's just about maybe switching off from football, but your family are and you can't because you've got a game on Boxing Day, New Year's Day, things like that maybe, and maybe just jetting away for a weekend away or a week here and a week there whenever you want. I think that's probably one of the hardest things for me, because a lot of my friends tend to just go a weekend here, a weekend there, but I suppose you get used to it. When you're 17, 18, it got to you. Even though you loved football, all your mates were going away and that, but you just deal with it. It's 9 times out of 10 they'd rather be in your job doing that instead of going away. So you think of that.
And what about the sort of idol aspect of being a footballer, even at this level? Because supporters, mainly younger ones, although I know a few sort of middle-aged ones who think this as well, but they do see you as sort of gods, don't they?
Yeah, it is amazing really, because obviously you don't see yourself as that. You see people like Beckham, the top names, people like that, but you do see little kids like on the open day really happy to see you, wanting your autograph, making their day, and it makes you feel good.
Do you enjoy all that?
Yeah, I do. It's obviously, at the end of the day, the fans make the club, so you can give a bit of time back to the fans, and hopefully they get behind you on Saturday. But yeah, it's enjoyable.
And can you remember when you were a fan yourself?
Yeah, I remember, obviously I'm a big Derby fan, and I remember actually going when I was about 7 and waiting for hours for Mark Wright to sign, because he was centre-half, one of my heroes. And he said he would come back and sign it, all the lads. There was about 40, 50 lads waiting for him. He said he was going somewhere and coming back, and he didn't come back. And I just thought, from that day, it's a bit poor, things like that, understandably if there's 5,000, but people waiting, but there's 40 odd kids waiting to get your autograph. And it meant the world to me if, Dean Saunders, Pete Shield and people like that did do it. So you can understand that little kids or even adults coming to get your autograph. Okay, we're not maybe as good as or as known as Mark Wright and people like that, but it still makes you feel good.